Not now. All right, so how about now? Are we good? Are we good? Are we live? We should be. Oh, here we go. Yep, we're live now. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, what is up, folks? If you guys are watching this on YouTube after it is published, you guys can skip around at any point in this stream, and you guys can watch whatever NFTs we're looking at. So, yeah, thank you all for being here. Much love, everybody. If you're new in the chat, say hello. Let me know you guys are here. Let me know you guys are watching. All right, so who is here in the chat and what questions do you guys have? Let me know, folks. Yeah, these are the best NFTs out there, hopefully, right? So we shall see. Let the Discord know as well that we are live. I kind of dig myself out of the trenches here in terms of viewership, trying to get more viewership here, of course. Boom. All right. So, whoever's in the chat, drop a like, say hello. Let me know you guys are watching. And we will figure some stuff out. So, obviously, looking at a few different things. What is this? NFT horses. How does this not have a floor? And why does this not have a floor? I don't know. Polygon is weird, but probably not a bad thing to buy if that's something you think you're interested in, you know? Solana is kicking it today. Love to see it. I don't want it to grow too fast. I want it to grow at just the right speed because we want our NFTs to do well. So we don't want our NFTs to crash. We want our stuff to do well. So yeah, folks, if you guys are tuning in, say hello. Let me know you're here. If you have questions, just tell me and I will answer them. But yeah, what are you guys up to? Let me know, folks. Again, if anybody's in the chat, feel free to ask me some questions. Yeah, let me know, folks. What do we have going on? What do we have going on? I'm really trying to see whether or not Matic is up 8. I feel like Matic is a sleeping giant, especially if once Utes move to Polygon. I really wonder if they will take off. Anybody have thoughts on Polygon? Curious. Because I do think there is a pretty good Frank is coming to Polygon. This is interesting. This is interesting, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you guys are new in the chat, say hello. Let me know what NFTs, what you would like me to look at and talk about. Because I am happy to do all of that. So let's see. 1 hour. Yo, what's going on, Matalino? Frank, you bet. Frank, baby. That was a really nice airdrop. That was one of the very few airdrops that actually was worthwhile. I didn't sell all of it. I sold some of it. Yeah, how you doing, Madalino? By the way, if you guys are new, do say hello. Let me know you guys are here on the stream. I just wonder, like, if I floored everything. If I floored everything, how much could I, like, if I floored the stuff I really want to floor, how much could I get? You know, like, I don't know. A lot of stuff I don't want to sell, for sure. Totally don't want to sell. So, on the list of things I don't want to sell, we of course have Remnants, Famous Fox, Transdimensional Fox. A lot of these guys I don't want to sell. By the way, folks, make sure to drop a like, and it does help. It does help me a lot. So if you hit that like button, I would appreciate it. I have 8 people here, so say hello, guys. I will answer any questions you have and talk about whatever you want me to talk about. And by the way, folks, of course, you guys can always check out the Patreon with the link down below in the description if you guys are interested in getting my calls, getting access to my free altcoin checklist, direct access to me via DM, my Discord, all that good stuff is going to be over in the Patreon. So definitely go ahead and check that out, guys. The link down below in the description if you're looking to take your NFT game to the next level. But yeah, I definitely do think Matic is a very good buy. It was at 78 cents. It didn't really crash that hard compared to some other tokens. I mean, yeah, it really, I think this is a sleeping giant. I definitely think Matic could hit like $2 again. As it was, yeah, it was over $2 at one point. Especially with Polygon NFTs, dude, you know? What is this? I have no idea what... Some of this stuff, man, it's crazy. Frank, come on, Frank, do something. Come on, Frank, we're rooting for you. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. We want 6 zeros. We want 6 zeros on Frank, man. So fetch 28 cents. See, I should have known that AI, like AI type crypto, would do well. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but definitely, I think Fetch and Matic are probably 2 of the better picks right now. I would consider dumping into. Dust, $1.69. That's awesome. Keep going, Dust. Bonk is up. Nice. What about Forge? Oh, a little bit of an uptick. Why are they up so much today? That's a crazy uptick. Why are they up so much? I don't know. Good question. Because Blocksmith Labs are a very good project. 80. Yeah, wow. Forge is doing well. That's cool. They're a very good project. Very, very good project. But yeah. If you guys have any questions about NFTs, I will answer them. I'll answer them right now. Boom. Make sure to hop on in to the stream, people on Twitter. But yeah. So we got 10 people here. Whoever's in the chat, say hello. Let me know you guys are watching. Let's get some brainstorming going. Let me know what you guys are thinking about. Well, I think NFTs can build the hype back up like it used to be last year. Yes, but remember, the time to buy is not necessarily when they're doing well. Again, I was very much sort of tapped out of liquid to invest with during the crash from like a couple months ago, but I very much wish I wasn't, because you know, it would have been a really good time to buy. I knew it was a very good time to buy, especially if you think they'll be here. Yeah, I mean, NFTs are here to stay. I don't think they're ever going anywhere. What's up, NFT Jacob? What's going on? Thanks for coming on by, dude. We were just talking, Jacob, about whether or not NFTs can build their hype back up. And really, yeah, I mean, like any other market, they're going to suffer when the market suffers. You would think that because crypto is decentralized, you would think, okay, you know, the stock market is down, crypto is going to pump because it's decentralized. You know, inflation is up, crypto is going to pump because it's decentralized, and it's sort of the opposite of those problems. But for whatever reason, it actually follows the U.S. like market, you know? So it's like, hey, you know, disappointing, but that's just the way it works. So, kind of looking for some like Sleeping Giants. Immortals looks to be like a very good project. Decent activity. But yeah. What questions did you guys have for me? And by the way, again, if you guys are new, you know what to do. Make sure to drop a like. Drop a like on Cyberlinks. Sure, I could totally look at that. Cartoon Kids. Sure, Cyberlinks and Cartoon Kids. Absolutely. Cyberlinks. 4,000 NFTs. Web3. 7 utilities. Airdrops, raffles, casinos, bot snipers. Okay, that's cool. 4,200 listed. Not a whole lot. Floors 2. 100% casino rev share. 2 holders. Primates raffle. There's not a whole ton of activity here on their Twitter. Is this casino new? No, they're opening up games. I mean, it looks like they're doing everything right. The community here isn't like absolutely massive. But it looks like they're doing a good job, and it looks like they're making stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this. Not at all. Not at all. Cartoon Kids. Or Carton Kids. Sure. So, Carton Kids. Okay. They remind me of that other project. This is like a ripoff of that other project, isn't it? Yeah, it's fine. There's a lot of those projects. Not enough. I mean, look, it's really cheap. You can't really go wrong. Right? You know, I mean, you can't really go wrong per se, but they look like a ripoff of that other project. Like almost exactly. They're like an exact copy of that other project. And I'm not seeing a community that is strong enough or active enough, you know? That's just me from what I'm seeing. But yeah, what else? What else did you guys want to know? I'm here to answer any questions. Are there listings going down on pilots? Are there listings going down? Dandies, sure. What's up, Emil Lund? How you doing? Dandies was actually a Patreon call, by the way. I mentioned Dandies over on my Patreon, folks. And it has doubled since I mentioned it. So, for anybody that's interested in my Patreon, the link is in the chat, folks. You guys also get direct access to me. Every time I buy or sell a crypto, you guys know. My weekly NFT crypto report. All that awesome stuff over there on the Patreon. Madalino, probably D-Gods and Utes. How about yourself? But yeah, so what I'm wondering is with Tayo Pilots, okay, the price is still heading down, yes, but their listings goes from what to what? Like 230 to 230? Okay, they go up, listings go up a little bit, price goes down a little bit, but I still think these guys are very undervalued. I mean, that's a tiny amount listed for this amount of supply. I think these guys are so undervalued. So let's see, 25 times 20. They're like $500 per Tayo pilot, but I think I don't know. I think these guys are really going to be good. But yeah, Dandies. Dandies were, when I remember, yeah, these guys were like an okay. These guys are like an OK Bears derivative type project, but I think they're actually I think we're actually working at some point. We're working with OK Bears. Never aped into any of the big projects. Used to flip small projects when Solana was 250. Wish I saved and bought back when it dropped. Yeah. I wish I picked up more Solana at $8. You know, but it's like, hey, you know, what are we gonna do about it, right? Which project I think has potential for under 2 SOL? That's tough, Jacob. That's very tough because any project under 2 Solana probably isn't very good for the most part. Um, but I know a couple. The problem is, if I see a project under 2 Solana, it means that it's very undervalued right now. There's not a lot of attention on it, so it's probably not going to be an overnight flip. But there are a couple of very cheap ones I hold for the long term. So one of those is going to be, hold on, let's go through our list here. I have a lot of garbage in here, by the way. This is not a great wallet or anything, but pilot cores. I think pilot cores are probably some of the best right now. That's really, really cheap because you're going to need these for Taio pilots. I don't know exactly, but I think pilot cores are like a no-brainer. Because these guys, you're going to... I don't know exactly how they work, but they will be necessary for the Taio pilots. So, yeah, Francs. What about Francs? Because they just came out, didn't they? 0.83 pre-reveal to Franc DAO. Yeah, I think I'll grab a couple of these, actually. I think I will grab a couple just because, you know, they seem like a no-brainer. Total degen play, but you know, this is like a degen play. I don't recommend this, but yeah, I think I'll get a couple. This is kind of a degen play, just letting people know. This is not like a good move or anything. I'm just on some weird chance they like explode or whatever. I don't know. Because the Franc token did really well. I think these guys had an issue with their launch or whatever, if I remember right. Yeah, on some chance that the floor goes up after reveal. Where are my Francs? Why aren't they showing up? There we go. I only have one. I don't know. It's not letting me buy the other. But no, I like these guys. I don't really see them. I don't really see you going wrong with like getting one or two of these. Not a lot listed either, by the way. That's like a very low amount listed relative to for something like this. I mean, for something like this, that is not a high amount of listings. So, yeah. What else for under 2 Solana? I might make a video on this actually because I feel like a lot of people out there want to know stuff that is under 2 Solana. You know. But yeah, no, these guys are probably not a bad idea. Not something like this. I don't know why it keeps not buying them. But either way. I believe I mentioned Franc. Yeah, I think I did. Because it was an airdrop, so it's like, hey, you can't really go wrong. But yeah, what else? What else do we have for under 2 Solana? Well, I think a few things. Hasuki? What is Hasuki? What is that? Hasuki. I don't... That's researching. Hey, well, Matto, I appreciate you, being here, dude. And again, I don't know, were you subscribed a few months ago, or is this the first time you've ever seen me from that video in this stream? So I appreciate you being here, Mattolino. Social engagement, raid to earn. Rewards include Bonk. Yo, what's up, Skellum187? I don't really know with a project like this, to be honest. Well, hey, I appreciate you being here. Skellum, how you doing? Ready to earn better than Alpha Pharaohs? Really? I think so, huh? Almost like, I'm doing great, Skellum. I'm doing great. Happy to have you here. Platform is more smooth than Alpha Pharaohs, yeah? Do I buy one? I think I'll make a couple of these to Gen plays. Sure. A couple. I'm sure one or two of these to Gen plays. Yeah, that was good. I'll grab one. I am from the U.S., Madalena. I'm from the U.S. And for the time being, I do crypto YouTube, and I also have a personal training business I am working on as well. And by the way, for those that are interested, if you guys would like to check out, this is obviously not NFT related, but for those that would like to check out my personal training Discord, you guys can check that out here with the link in the chat. I will personally help you over there. I've been studying hypertrophy science for a very long time, self-taught, and I would love to help you out. I'd love to help you build a good physique. So again, you can check this out with the link in the chat here. Only $3 a day if that is something you guys are interested in. And again, for those that have questions about crypto as well, man is buff. We're trying, Skellum. We're trying, man. If you guys have questions about crypto as well, check out the Patreon, of course, the link down below. If you guys would like to ask me questions about NFTs or anything like that. So make sure to check out the Patreon as well. But yeah, I grabbed one of those as like a little degen play. People were asking me about stuff under 2 Solana. Okay, not a whole lot available. Bot boards, like you can always pick like a game like that, which is pretty good. From what I remember, Bot boards is a pretty good game. So you have that. What else do we have? Citizens by Solana. This is probably the best project for 2 Solana right now. Long term, I think. What's my favorite? Squat, bench, deadlift. I'm not really a fan of all three, to be honest, because all three have their limitations. All three kind of have their limitations in terms of not necessarily being that effective for hypertrophy. I do enjoy chest training the most, so I typically do chest press machines or dumbbell bench. For squat, I use hack squat or pendulum squat, and for deadlift, I like SLDLs, stiff-legged deadlifts, or Romanian deadlifts, RDLs. But I think chest training I enjoy the most. If you bought one, go in and try the platform. I don't like connecting my wallet to anything, so I'm not really interested in using that platform. I'm always interested in flipping that NFT, you know. The Francs 4, I did buy 2. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more because I have some of the Franc token that was airdropped, but I just don't want to put that much into something like that. I have a couple, but not really going to get any more than that. So yeah, Citizens by Solsteads is a great option. Pilot Cores, again, a great option, like I said. What else for 2 Solana? Really not a lot, dude. There's very little out there for 2 Solana that's really quality. What else? Desolate's Metaverse is very good for 1 Solana. My wallet also has a lot of garbage in it, though, so... a lot of garbage, dude. A lot of old projects that have deteriorated since I bought them. Desolate's Metaverse at a floor of 1.1. This is probably one of the best Metaverse projects out there. I don't see this being like a quick flip, but... you know, it's definitely in a few months, I think, going to be worth it. About Utility Ape. I can take a look at that. How you doing, Manti? If you guys are new, thank you all for coming by. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Keep that notification bell on. That way you guys always get a ping whenever I go live. Best community Web3. Security. What do these guys really do? Security tools in Web3. Honestly, there are certain projects I don't know enough to comment on. This is going to be one of them. This might be decent. I don't know. I would be lying if I said I knew whether or not these guys were making good Web3 security tools, you know? Like, I got his face in my wallet if yours ever gets too... That's pretty good. Yeah, for 2 Solana, man, I can't think of really anything. Again, citizens are always good. Glad I got those francs. Yeah, very little, man. Very little out there for that, you know? Solana Monkey University, I think, is decent. What about Rejects? Yeah, Skellum. My favorite project. Monk Rejects are still sitting at 5. That is awesome. Yes, Skellum. Solana Monk Rejects are, from what I remember, a very good project. But guys, just give me one quick second. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. Let me turn that. There you go. Give me 1 quick second, folks. Be right back. Right back, everybody. All right, folks, we are back. We are back, everybody. So what else? If you guys had any other questions, drop them. Upcoming mints that I think are good. Riveria looks decent. Not really, man, to be honest. That's kind of the main problem with this industry right now is there's not a lot coming out. I wouldn't really focus on mints until there's something that really blows you away. I do think, again, people are going to be looking for something to replace DeGods once they move to Ethereum. I do think something is going to take their spot on Solana. What that is hard to say, but I do think something is going to take their spot. So, just a matter, in my opinion, of predicting what that's going to be. I think Tayo pilots are, again, a very, very good option. What's up, JP? How you doing? Do I own a cat? I did, JP. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I did own a cat. I don't now, but I do think they're a good project, especially we're a good buy at like 20 Solana. They're like 25 now. Enlightenment. Is this it? Scroll of Enlightenment? Is this it? No, I don't think, no. Where is Enlightenment? What exactly am I looking for here? Could you give me more details on that? New update. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, the new update for cats. Yeah, that trailer. Right. I remember seeing the announcement. Yeah. I do think cats are a great project. what are they doing? They're updating the art for Kets. Is that what I didn't really read up on what this announcement does. I do not have a Smiths, but they're such a good project. The blockchain is unbelievable, dude. Blocksmith. Blocksmith Labs are very good, so I do think they're a good project. I wish I had the liquidity to throw into Smiths because they're a really, really, really good project. So I definitely would say that. But yeah, what thoughts do you guys have on Smiths and Kets? But yeah, Kets are a good project. Definitely were a good buy again at like 20. I don't know about now, how much the upside is now, but I do think still, regardless, that they are a very good project that I would consider. It's just, it's just really how you feel, By the way, folks, make sure to go ahead and join my Discord if you're not already. The link is down below, the free Discord. But if you would like to join my Patreon, you guys always could with the link here in the chat, folks. Make sure to go check out the Patreon again if you guys like to directly ask me questions about NFTs. How to cat and 2 OK bears to their top. Big fall, stand still here. Yeah, JP, it's been a big fall for most people. It's just a matter of trying to survive as best you can, And again, in the future, for me at least, I try to, whenever I buy something, I really try to buy 3. If I really believe in something, I really try to buy 3. And that's because, again, I could sell one, make my money back, sell one at the top, and then hold one, diamond hand the other. So, that's really the way I feel about most projects. Where do I see Solana price in 1 year? Maybe $100. I could see Solana being $100, assuming like Bitcoin gets past like 30 again, Ethereum gets past like 3. So it just really depends on what everything else is doing, But guys, I do stream every single day at this time, so make sure to drop a like, subscribe, keep those notifications on. That way you guys always know when I'm live, you'll always get a little ping, because I do stream every single day at this time. So definitely, that is what I would do. That is what I would do. So yeah. Thoughts, folks? Thoughts? Dual bots really have 14 listed. That's crazy. I mean, what is this? What are these? $4,000 a piece? That's crazy. Dual bots. That's absolutely crazy. Do you or does anybody in your chat know a good alpha group? There are a lot of good alpha groups out there. I will shamelessly recommend mine. You can check it out through my Patreon with the link in the chat. But we do have a lot of guys giving some good intel. Like, for example, what were a couple of recent picks? So a couple of recent picks were Dandies at 5 Solana. What else did we talk about? A few things. Cyber Frogs at 12, which is basically the same now, but I do like these guys long term. Bonks at 7. What else did we put up? Future Traders about the same now as they are. Transdimensional Fox and Pilots, I believe, will do very well. Remnants, I believe, will do well. So yeah, definitely a few. Of course, D-Gods Utes we also called Dust. We've been talking about since like 50 cents. So Dust was another good pick there. So yeah, you could always join mine. There are a lot of other good ones out there too, but I will recommend mine for sure. Buying 3 seems just like a stronger option. Missed the point to sell. Short time frame. Yeah, it's like, the best thing you really can do is try to buy 3 of something if you really like it. It's like, for example, I mean, I wouldn't do that on like a really risky play. Like, I don't know, something like this. I don't know. I wouldn't do it for like a risky thing, but if you believe in something really, really much, like, An example of me doing that recently, I just did that with pilot cores. I bought 5 of them because I know that people will need these for TIO pilots at some point. So I do think in the future these will appreciate. So, you know, it's like, hey, ultimately, you're going to have to bite the bullet and try to get enough of something to where you can actually, like, for example, remnants. Remnants I just got 3 of at, I think I bought them for 12. I think, was it 12? 86 listed. That's insane, dude. That is crazy, crazy stuff. But yeah, no, I got 3 of them because I said, hey, like, someone did an insane, ridiculous sweep. Is it? Oh, wait. Not the same person. Someone did an insane sweep on these, I think. But, I mean, yeah. No, I think I actually got these for 11. Dogo with Victor Dow. How you doing, Chris? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, D-God. My D-God is my most. Remnants are a very good project, yes. I would get them ASAP. Victor Dow. So Victor Dow. Did they show up here, Victor Dow? Revenue share. I mean, again, I don't. It's hard for me to gauge, really. I'm not in these DAOs. I don't really spend time on that stuff, so I can only go with things I like and things that look good. Weirdos, that another DAO. I can only go with things that I think look good, you know? Is this the one you're talking about? This project? I don't know. How you doing today, Drisker? I have 5K to invest. What would it look like if I were to... Sure, Drisker, absolutely. First thing, out of that 5K, I would... Out of that 5K, I would take 90 and join my personal training group. And I would take 20 and join my Patreon. No, I'm only kidding. So, seriously, for 5K, I mean, Dust is a little expensive now. I would really try to get this around $1.50. Even now at $1.70, I think Dust is fine. But yeah, I would definitely get into Dust. Because I really think this is headed for like $5-10 in the future. And it was in the past. It was at $6 in April. And now Dust is almost done being earned. So you're almost done earning Dust passively. So at this point, it's like, you know, the Dust you have is pretty much the Dust you have for all DGOD holders. So that's why I like Dust. I would put maybe 1,000 in that. I'd put 1,000 in Solana at $23. That's a little pricey. I'd wait for like maybe 21, but you know, Solana is always a good buy. I would put 1,000 into Polygon because I think the NFT scene with Polygons is going to be pretty big. So Polygon, I'd put 1,000. And then the remaining 2,000, I'd put probably into Ethereum or Bitcoin. That's probably the safest, that's probably the most diversified and the safest route I would take. Considering again, with 5,000, you're probably not going to be a millionaire overnight, but that seems like a pretty safe route. That's also ambitious, you know? Yeah, again, with something like Weirdos, I don't, you know, is the art on this good? Seems decent. I don't know what their Twitter looks like. They're staking that Doggo token. Again, something like this, they don't have like a website. I can't really gauge. Can you go wrong buying a couple of these at 0.08 Solana? Probably not, you know? You really can't go wrong, man, you know? So, yeah, not like the coolest project I've ever seen, but I don't think you can go wrong. Am I into gaming crypto coins? A little bit. My main hold for that is going to be VRA or Veracity. Because VRA, right now at least, wow, 61% on the day. That is insane. They partnered with Amazon. Jeez, that is bonkers. But this is a very cool project. basically they are into proof of view. So like say for Twitch or Amazon or whatever, they'd actually prove that you viewed. They can prove that you saw an advertisement. I mean, just these guys look golden, in my opinion, for advertising. So that's why I like these guys. Again, that kind of relates to gaming a little bit. Gothic Degens, I could look at those for sure. You have like Metaverse. I always like Decentraland Mana. And then what else do we have? ApeCoin. I sold my ApeCoin and got dust with it. Gothic Degens. These guys, I've heard of them. Oh yeah, these guys have been around a while. What do they do? I don't really know much about what these guys do. I mean, the art is very cool. I don't really remember much about what they were about, but definitely seemed like a decent buy. How about analytics? Let's see. So it's pretty normal. Price go same, listing same. Maybe not a bad idea for 3.85 Sol. That's not an awful lot. Projects like that could go either way. Again, I don't like to lie to people and say, oh, this project's going to explode or this project's going to crash. Sometimes I say, hey, it could go either way, you know? I don't claim to know it all about every project, but, you know, we do the best we can. But yeah, what other questions you guys have for me, definitely do let me know. Taking D-Gods out. My number one play right now, this minute, depends on your budget. So for one, I like future traders a lot. With options trading and stuff, I think these guys are huge. I don't know if their listings are going down. I think they are. 580, 620. Okay, about the same. But you'll notice with something like this, their price pumps to around 11. Listings stay the same. Something like this is hard to say, but I do really like what they're doing. So I do think options trading with NFTs could be big one day. So for around 10 Sol is probably what I would grab. Then I have a couple of those like let me jump into this blue chip before it's too late kind of thing. And the ones that I have that sentiment about is gonna be Remnants for sure. So I think Remnants is absolutely gonna be huge, considering they're getting on the App Store. I got these for 11. Got these for 11 a piece, 10, 10.5 or 11 a piece. By the way, I did let the Patreon know about that, guys. Link in the chat. I did let everybody know. This was one of my calls on Patreon. Remnants, I really like a lot. Definitely do think for a mid-tier NFT, these guys are great. Taio Pilots, I think, could easily overtake. I think the whole Taio ecosystem could easily like fill up D-God's spot once they're off of Solana. So Taio Pilots, like a more mid to high tier, I think is very good at 25. And those also come with the Pilot Cores that I got some of. Famous Transdimensional Fox, same thing. The cheapest barrier of entry to the Famous Fox ecosystem, so I do like those. And Famous Fox is basically proven time and time again to be incredible, right? What else? Those are probably my biggest plays. I think those are my biggest plays right now. Then I'm just trying to accumulate things like, you know, Citizens by Solsteads, things like that I just know one day will do well. Love your knowledge. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I try my best. You know, I don't claim to be right about everything, but I've been doing this a decent amount of time. And I do enjoy trying to learn, so always trying to, you know, learn more. Simple Labs. Simple Labs. Let's see. So, collection of talent, past purpose, 1.6. Not a whole lot listed. What do these guys? Simplicity, it's best. Light paper for more info. Financial management for users, holder benefits. Overview your business. I guess they're almost trying to be like a like a financial advisor, or for, you know, portfolio kind of software kind of thing. Might not be bad for 1.68. Again, this is for a project like this. It's more like, you know, check out their site, check out their, you know, do you think that they are doing a good job at, you know, creating a portfolio manager kind of thing? Do you like what they're doing? If yes, you know, if not, that's really the best way for me to answer this, you know. I can't tell you whether or not this is the best financial management out there on Solana. Are there better ones? Maybe. But that's the due diligence I would do. You know, try to find other examples of, you know, things that have finance dashboards and, you know, infrastructure, all that kind of stuff. All this stuff that's a little bit of, you know, fluff language, whatever. But, you know, is there anything else on Solana that has portfolio tracking, profits and losses, transaction logs? Do they do it better? You know, like I know for example, they're talking about taxes, like tax management stuff. Netrunner also does. Netrunner also is supposed to be like a tax management, portfolio tracker, tax reporting dApp. You know, does Netrunner do it better? Maybe, maybe not. That's what I would think about. You know. Yeah, guys, that is probably going to be a wrap for the stream today, folks. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Again, one more time, you guys could always check out my Discord down below in the description, my free Discord if you guys like to join there, or if you'd like to get access to all my calls and direct access to me via direct message, you guys check out my Patreon with the link down below in the description and in the chat. I will be live again at this time tomorrow. And again, if you guys are interested in my personal training course, you guys can also check that out. My personal training Discord server, you guys can also check that out on Gumroad with the link in the chat as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on by. Always do appreciate it. We'll be live again tomorrow around this time, maybe even tonight. We'll see. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Much love. See you all.